Hello there. Welcome to my video. My name's Cheshire's Top Cat. I'm coming at you. I've got a video. This request came in from a subscriber or follower and or friend. Mostly a friend, but he also supports me on YouTube. Suggested he wanted to see a reaction video. Suggested he wants me to watch Game of Thrones. I have never seen Game of Thrones. I have been warned it has a lot of sex and it has a lot of violence. That's pretty much all I know about it. Sex and violence. Be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of sex in movies and stuff. I feel like there's other means to watch that kind of thing. It doesn't have to be in TV shows. Violence, I'm okay with, but if it's over the top, it might be a little stressful. I don't know. But regardless, he asked me to give it a shot, so here we are. 2023, we're going to try this out. I don't know. I got to be careful with how much I put in of the actual show because I don't want to get copyright striked, so I'm going to have to use clips of the show and then, my reaction to that. But yeah, I mean, we'll give this a shot. I'm going to record it all in one take and then obviously edit it down, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This is the setup, so hopefully this is okay. If you're excited, please hang out, see how I react to this. I think I've seen a trailer way back when it first came out, but I've actually never watched Game of Thrones. Like, I have no knowledge other than maybe sex and violence. So let's just jump into it and see what happens. Why do I feel like he's gonna die? He's next. I knew it. Oh, jeez. I clicked off of it just because but he's totally next. He's a goner. He gone. Run, Forrest. Yeah. So this ain't super bloody yet. It also, because it's out in the cold, you don't see a lot of blood. It's more like they've been dead for a while. I am intrigued. This is entertaining. This is interesting. I am enjoying it thus far. Granted, we're only 6 minutes in. But yeah, I still got to figure out how to edit down things because I don't want to get copyright striked. So we'll figure that out. Huh. Well, I was wrong about who died. Somebody did die. 2 people thus far. I really thought the first guy was gone. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's bloody, but I don't know. It's alright. I thought I wasn't going to like this. This is interesting.
Lady, the guardsman just rode in from the hills.
Is that the winter is coming, man? Winter is coming. You see the memes everywhere? I hope he says that. That would make my night.
Winter is coming.
Ha! He said it! He said it! They're gonna kill this guy. Alright, I'm on this guy's defense here. This guy had no choice but to run. Like, all the people with him died. It was just him left. What's he going to do? He's either going to die there, or he's going to get captured by his own guys and get killed there. Like, come on, man. I'm not with him on that. No, we shouldn't be killing this guy. This guy is the only one left that has the information you need. At least get the information out of him before you kill him. Surely not. Oh. I told you he was gonna die. Did I call that, or did I call that? You know, with this type of show, though, it might be easy just to point out random people say they're going to die, and then they end up dying. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I knew he was going to die. I didn't expect him to die this way, but you know. Am I supposed to like this guy? Is he the king or something? The fuck? Did you see that? Anyways, it looked like some rocks for eyes. Interesting. Getting some agility XP. That little kid's the king. No, okay.
You got fat.
He's one to talk.
All I wanted to do was crack skulls and fuck girls. He showed me what was what.
Aye.
And look at
The fuck was going on there?
About the northern girls.
This is nasty. Gus, why'd you make me watch this? What are you doing, Gus? This is awful. They haven't even done anything yet, to my knowledge. Ah.
There's the pretty.
Don't get up.
Alright, I gotta ask, guys, what's the point? Like, I don't get it. Is there a point to the sex? Like, why is it in this show? Like, why? I don't get it. Like, I'm not trying to be judgmental. There's a time and place for things, and why has it got to be on the TV show? I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know, I don't want to get too personal with my own, you know, personal beliefs or blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. It's just, why can't we, like, what's the point? What does it add? And I'm being serious. Like, why? I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Everything up to that point, pretty cool. You know, pretty decent. You know, I'm enjoying it thus far, but yeah, it just kind of kills the vibe for me. You know, it's like this cool Renaissance. You know, cool, like, you know, back in the day castles and kings and stuff, and then you just throw in a bunch of sex. And I get it. I mean, historically, that's historically accurate, you know, I mean, as far as like sex and stuff, but I don't, like, clearly this show is not meant to be historically accurate, so what was the point? I don't know. I mean, clearly other people like it. I don't know if they only like it because of the sex, or if they like it because of the gore, or maybe there's a really good storyline. It just kind of, it kills the vibe for me. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan. But yeah, I mean, it really just throws me off, you know, the whole rest of the show. I mean, hopefully I'll still be able to enjoy it, but you know, it just, that's all that's in my head now, is just a bunch of naked people. And that's not why, you know, I watch TV. So, I don't know. Moving on.
You still slouch.
Why?
His sister, Daenerys of House Targaryen. Aji Anaha Ashelat.
That's his sister?
When Dothraki is defeated in combat.
Why? Why? No. No. Maybe I heard that wrong.
Took it from us. So tell me, sweet sister, how do we go home?
I don't know.
We go home with the...
Alright, so I heard him right. That's his sister. No. No. I'll talk about it more at the end, but yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. I don't see the meaning of it either. Yeah, I'll give you a recap at the end. We'll wait till then, but no.
I would let his whole tribe fuck you. All 40,000 men and their horses too, if that's what it took.
Alright, we'll talk about it now. The hell? This is messed up, guys. Why? Gus, what are you making me watch this crap for? Yeah, I'm the kind of guy that I've turned off horror movies because they had sex in them. I turned on, what's that called? The Horror Story, not Horror Story. Yeah, so I believe it was American Horror Stories. I think that's the one I'm thinking of, but literally in the first 5 minutes there's a sex scene. So I just figured it wasn't the show for me. Just to, really give you where I'm coming from. Now, I'm not perfect. It's not that I haven't seen things before. In fact, in jail, I had no choice but to see a lot of naked people. It's not something think fondly of, but it was a part of the job. So it's not that I've, not seen naked people before. But it's just, I don't, there's a difference between, you tune into something for the sake of the naked people versus a show where you just randomly throw it in. And I'm not afraid to say it, and I don't mind telling you. I don't want you to think I'm preaching at you. But a reason for my belief is my Christianity, being a Christian. And again, I'm not perfect. I just, when I have the opportunity to avoid those types of things, I try my best. Again, like I said, I'm not perfect, so I'm not necessarily judging you all, but just personally, because of my beliefs, and also just because of who I am, I don't want to see it in a TV show. I just don't see the point. Now, there was a movie called Orphan, another horror movie, and apparently, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Orphan, but apparently the whole twist or plot of the movie was she was actually a full-grown woman portraying as a little girl, and then she eventually cheated, or the married couple that took them in, she eventually had sex with him or something. So there was sex in that, and I just turned it off, didn't even finish watching it. And somebody else told me, they were like, well, there was a point to the sex. At least that makes sense. This, it's this freaking sister. It makes zero sense. It's unnecessary, and it ruins the show for me. So, yeah, I will continue this episode. But you also got to think, TV shows, they're not going to put the most graphic and most nudity. You wouldn't think they would put the most of it in episode 1. They usually save it because they want to get you invested in the TV show and whatnot. This is really, is a bad use of these words, but turned me off to the TV show. And if I wasn't making a video on it, I can already tell you I wouldn't have finished watching it. I would have watched the first 30 minutes, and I would turn it off and be like, it's not really my type of show. Because I'm making a video of it, I want to give you a full review, full reaction. I'm going to continue to watch this episode. Now, if this doesn't do really well on the algorithm and all that, no, I'm not going to watch the rest of the season, yet alone the rest of it. But if you guys enjoy watching me suffer and don't mind listening to me rant about my beliefs, then, I'll obviously edit those out for you. I personally don't want to have to go through editing that, but, it's, I'm not like condemning anyone that watches this to go to hell or anything like that. That's not my place. But that's where I'm coming from. A little bit of backstory. And like I said, jail, I've seen naked people. I've fought naked people. It's just, so. Anyways, back to the show. This guy is all kinds of messed up.
Is he dead yet?
Not dead yet.
Uncle.
And Lady Stark is not your mother, making you a bastard.
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you some.
No, Your Grace.
I'm sorry, but what? What? Was it really appropriate back then to ask little kids that question? I don't know. It seems a bit bizarre to me, but maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Interesting. No word for thank you. They're really gonna end the episode with a sex scene? Why? Wouldn't surprise me if he falls. Why is there moaning in the background?
The things I do for love.
All right. We did it. There's a lot to unpack. And I know I already went on a rant about this, but my goodness, just the amount of sex in this show, it just seems unnecessary. And there seemed like there was like a rape scene. I mean, it's just all unnecessary. I did not enjoy that. So here's the thing. I mean, I would give it as is 3 out of 10, maybe. It's just not my type of show. It's not my thing. Now, I can't do this, but if I could do this, if I could separate the sex from the show to the rest of the show, one, it would be a lot shorter show, but also I'd say it was definitely above average. It was good stuff. I didn't mind the violence. I don't like, I'm sorry, to me that's pornographic. And I just don't understand why you have to mix porn into a TV show. Like, if people want to watch porn, why not just go watch porn? And all that being said, I'm not judging you. You obviously clicked on this video because you're either curious about the show or you've seen the show and you like it and want to see what other people think. So yeah, I'm not trying to judge you. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, good for you. It's just not my thing, guys. It's really not. Gus, I'm sorry, man. I tried it, And I'll make this a video. I don't want to make any promises. Just to be honest with you, after episode 1, I don't want to watch anymore. I don't want to watch the rest of the season. I don't want to watch episode 2. I'm a little bit curious about the actual storyline. But, that's why you have little reviews you can look up. I don't have to watch it. I can't get away from the sex. It's just too much. The rape, the sister and brother. I think that last couple was a sister and brother too, maybe. I don't get it. I don't get it. Gore, absolutely fine. There wasn't too much gore. There's a little bit of gore at the beginning. Some heads were falling, that kind of thing. I'm okay with that. The sex really ruins it for me, guys. So yeah, with the whole show included, I'd say 3 out of 10. Wouldn't normally I wouldn't even finish the episode, but I definitely wouldn't watch the rest of the season. If it was just my decision. I'm gonna let you guys make that decision. Like if this, if 1,000 of you watch this or something, and it gets like 20 likes or something ridiculous. I mean, and if you really want to make me watch the rest, I'll leave that up to you. We'll just kind of see where it goes. But if I was watching this on my own, and I'm not trying to play myself off of this great guy. I cuss, I swear, I'd sin, I do all these terrible things. I've done terrible things. I'm not this great guy, but yeah, this type of entertainment is just not really my forte. There's a time and a place, and I don't know. It's just not really my thing. So yeah, if it was just me on my own, not recording, I wouldn't even finish the episode. And I'm being honest. Like, I've done that. I've still never to this day watched the Orphan horror movie. I've still never gone back and watched it. And like I said with American Horror Story, it's just not my style, I prefer old classics from the 60s and 70s, like the Brady Bunch and the Dick Van Dyke Show and, different classics. I've been watching that 70s show. I'm excited about the 90s show coming out on Netflix, which, if you're interested, let me know, because I'd be interested in doing a review on that. I would totally be, that'd be great. I little did I know the sex and violence was actually a pretty good description of at least episode 1. I'm not going to judge the rest of the season because I haven't seen it. But if episode 1, if that's anything, like if it shows anything like what the rest of the season or seasons are and would be, it's not my thing, guys. I just know. It's just not my thing. Like I said, if you could somehow edit out all the sex, which I mean, some of it makes sense to the storyline to an extent, but so like the kid getting pushed off at the end, it kind of sucks. But I'm just not invested. Like I don't plan. Like, I'm not leaving this planning to watch episode 2. In fact, I'm not going to. And like I said, unless this for some reason blows up. And if you guys want to watch make me suffer, that's on you at that point. Yeah, I'd say 3 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, they should stream it on Pornhub.com instead of HBO Max. That's what I got to say. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully I don't get copyright striked. I'm not sure exactly how all this works. I'll definitely have to edit the parts down with the scenes, because I did just kind of like film the whole thing, but obviously I'm not going to just put the whole thing out there. But yeah, I'll try and get my good reactions in there and what's appropriate to show on YouTube and all that. I'll try and throw that out there. But hopefully you still enjoyed watching, even if I just didn't enjoy it. Parts of it were good. The first 30 minutes was great. That's what throws me off too. There was no sex until minute 32 or something, and then all of a sudden every other scene has to be a sex scene, and they lost me. I lost interest. It's just no. Left a bad taste in my mouth. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. 3 out of 10. Would not watch again if I don't have to. But yeah, if you enjoyed this style, even, let me know in the comments if you want to see me review something. Please don't torture me. Please. Gus already has the torturing part down. I mean, maybe he thought I'd actually enjoy it. I don't know. But there you have it. But leave a like if you did enjoy. I know this is a bit different for my channel. I'm fine with different. Fine with trying new things. If you have any suggestions, either on, the editing, what to put in that black box that was in the corner, should I stretch my face, I can do that, whatever. Leave a like if you did enjoy. If you're new here, if you've never clicked on one of my videos before and you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed watching me suffer, please obviously leave a like and subscribe. But more importantly, if you do subscribe, and the whole reason you subscribed was because of this video, let me know. So then I can know that, hey, there's people that want to watch. So I can consider watching episode 2 if there's enough peer pressure from you all. I'll give it a shot, but I can't see myself getting through this whole season. Like it was too much. But yeah, I mean, just let me know what you think. Definitely would be interested in reviewing other things. I hadn't really thought about it, but I watch review channels, and I just never really thought about doing it myself. So, I know they can be entertaining, and hopefully I have left you entertained. Regardless, like I said, seriously, if you're new and you subscribe specifically because of this type of video, that's awesome, but tell me, because otherwise I don't know if you'll see them as often as you'd like. So, anyways, we'll see what happens. We'll play it by ear. 2023, we're here. Hope you're enjoying it. Take it easy. Subscribe if you're new. And remember, I think this is more than appropriate for this video. Your ass is grass, and I'm going to mow it. Bye.